Going on to question 25 now. Which choice completes the text with the logical transition? So this is a transition word. And for these, you want to invent your own word before looking at the answer choices. That forces you to more deeply understand what you're reading and answer the question correctly. So let's start reading. In retrospect, one of the lessons of the 2003 Human Genome Project is that a gene is affected by many factors, not the least of which is its interactions with the protein products of other genes. Therefore, rather than just focusing on the human genome, efforts to better understand gene mutations related to disease have begun to consider the human proteome, the complete set of proteins expressed by human genes. So, people found out in 2003 that a gene is affected by many factors, not the least of which, in other words, very important in all of that is the protein products of other genes. So a gene is affected by the protein products of other genes. As a result of that, efforts to understand gene mutations have begun to consider the human proteome. So in my own words, I would say as a result, people started to find out that proteins were important, and as a result, they started considering proteins, the proteome, in their studies. So I'm looking for something that says as a result. In other words, as if we're restating something that maybe was confusing the first time it was said. That said is for opposites. I like that thing. That said, I didn't buy it. For example is for an example. And accordingly can be used as a result, maybe more of a therefore. So this happened in accordance with that. It's kind of like saying, therefore, in line with that, people started focusing on proteins. So D does work here for number 25.